Hey everyone, and welcome back to Leeds United Side Before Self with me, GWFM. We're playing FM18, and yeah, if you joined us last time, obviously we had a decent result against Sunderland. Since then, it's been a bit wishy-washy, if that's even the correct term, probably not. And yeah, let's just get into it, shall we? So yeah, looking at the actual results themselves have been, you know, a bit turd really. We've had an extra time result against Doncaster Rovers, thanks to Kamar, Roof and Calvin Phillips getting an extra time winner. But yeah, we could have done without that, because then we went to the City Ground, went to Nottingham Forest and got trounced 3-0. If I remember rightly, we didn't actually play that bad. I think we had more chances than them, but it just seemed to be one of those games where every shot they seemed to have just seemed to fly in, so that was awesome. Then we had Burton at home, not quite the 5-0 extravagant like result in real life, but we did the job. 2-0, Shagnasty and Ben Turner own goal, helping us get a 2-0 win. Then we had Birmingham City. If you remember, we beat them, I think it was 2-0 in the league in real life, and we drew 0-0, but we didn't really look in danger of losing this one, but we didn't really look in danger of scoring neither. And then most recently we had a game against Millwall, which I did say we was going to live com, but because you might have seen already underneath is the reason why I'm not live comming Millwall. Kind of glad in a way. One thing I will say is we got well and truly FM'd. Yeah, look at the shots count. We had 29 shots to their 9. They had 6 on target. They had 4 on target in the first half, albeit for some reason it said 2 shots. Was 1 shot basically, because they scored with 1 shot and it counted up to 2 goals, because at the point that I noticed that they'd had 3 shots and 3 goals, and for some reason, like I said, went to 4 based on 1 shot. So that was very disappointing. We played far better than them and we ended up losing 4-2. And yeah, the other bad news is we lost Sam Moussaïs to injury for 3 to 4 weeks. His first significant injury during a game. Compared to like everyone seems to be having injuries galore. I've seen them all over Twitter. Like so Kev has been posting stuff on. Who else has put them on? I think Grey Gaming put a big post on about 17 players in 17 games. Some crazy happenings there in my opinion. But anyway, moving on. I'll just quickly show you. In fact, no. What I'll do is I'll just say that we've got Everton. I'll show you who was in charge, because obviously Coleman was sacked, and Gerardo Martino is the guy who's actually taken over on this game. Looks really good, doesn't he, really? Let's be honest. Key man is Michael Keane, of all people. Centre back, of course. Can't really see much on this, but we know he's a decent defender anyway on the game. So he's one who's probably going to look to shut us out. Looking at our tactics, we haven't brought anyone else in, by the way. I did try Ben Pearson, and everything was agreed. But for some reason, the transfer budget went down automatically without signing anyone, from 5 million to 4.09 million. It's now at 3.8 million. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. If someone can enlighten us in the comments, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. But also, we tried to sign Aaron Gunnarsson from Cardiff. Everything was agreed. I did it too late, like the last 15 minutes of the transfer window, and I couldn't get the paperwork through in time, because I thought we lacked a ball winning midfielder. So as a result, it has caused me to change the tactics somewhat. Now, you might be familiar with a guy called Cleon. I looked at his one of my dinner hour at work, and I read his thing to do with the tactics. It's something that he's set up similar, just the opposite way around. I've tried to use Alioski as like the main man, because it says the main man is inside forward in this particular setup, and I've just tried to use what his wording is. He hasn't actually given you like anything. It's exactly the same as this, apart from the positions and the team instructions, but the individual instructions are going to be different. I'm hoping I'm started retraining Calvin Phillips as a defensive midfielder, because if you look at the reports, it says down here the player could successfully be retrained as a defensive mid. Not only that, we've lost Union O'Kane to injury in the Birmingham City game, so he's out for 4 weeks, so he's been forced into the position. I did play Vernon Anita there, but Cameron Borthwick-Jackson is knackered, and Gitano Barada is just about back, but he's on 86% fitness because he's been playing in the under-23s to get his fitness up. But it's basically the same sort of situation in terms of the formation, except for these are defensive midfielders, and it was brought to my attention about the Segunda Volante that he actually basically acts like a centre midfielder anyway. So, but they start off in a more defensive position, which is why I thought it'd be really good. And as you could see in the last result, we did restrict them to not that many chances. but we still conceded 4. So there's something not right, so I'm going to be looking out for it. The game's going to be on extended highlights. Maybe you guys can spot something at the same time that you can maybe like tell me what I need to do. Is it worth me putting the defensive midfielder on defend? That is something I'm going to try for this particular game. But anyway, enough jibber jabber. Let's get into the game. Let's hopefully kick some ass. It is the cup. We are away at Goodison Park, so it's very unlikely we're going to do anything very good. And I forgot to go through the team once again, but we've got Wiedveld, Ayling, Janssen, Shagnasty, Anita, Phillips, Ronaldo Vieira, Hernandez playing him because of size, Dallas on the left, Alioski on the right, and Kuna, 10 men, Tukov. 10, it's really small. 10 men, Uzkov. I don't want to, but I might change it to 10 men, fuck off. Let us know what you think in the comments. But yeah, I've pressed... Oh no, I did press submit team. Never mind. I rushed it a little bit because I thought I pressed submit team, but never mind. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. We've got sound again. Some nice looking faces, including Aaron Lennon and Wanaruni. But yeah, it's... I think it's going to be an interesting game. Liam Cooper had a bit of a mare last time out, so that's why I put Shagnasty in. And... yeah, hopefully we can have a bit of a better result. The performance was very, very good. It's just the conceding the goals. I mean, we had loads of chances as well. We are the underdogs. No pressure. That's what we've got to say, in my opinion. And yeah, cool, nice little tip. I don't know if anyone knew this already. Probably did. It's just probably me late to the party. But I'm just going to say, I have faith in you calmly, so then players can react negatively. Get in. Right, let's get into it. Players walk out. A massive side on the pitch and Everton. But yeah, nice can of Coke here. Very professional, of course. It's not even open. I'm about to drink from a sealed can. Well done. But early potential chance here. Dallas has got it. It crosses in. It's into the side netting. Like I said, extended highlights is on because I found that some of the games have been quite short with the key highlights. But here's another highlight. And that's Dallas. As it feels to Hernandez, a lovely overlapping run from Anita, and Hernandez did find it, comes out to Dallas, hit it son, handball surely, I saw a big arm sticking out somewhere, did that surely. Right, we've got a highlight for Everton, Sigurdsson on the ball, Shrek tries to play it in, it comes out to Nagatomo, I'm guessing he's been signed, and Davis hits the ball straight at Wiedveld, and it's gone out for a corner, a bit of a let off for us, because that could have gone either side. If that was Millwall, the best team on the game apparently, that would have gone in the top corner. But clearly, Everton aren't as good as Millwall, and Millwall are even better than the likes of Real Madrid. But yeah, what do I know? Anyway, Dallas is on the ball, clears it long downfield towards that man. I really need to change his name, 10 men or something like that. But oh, Dallas takes over with his mohawk, which doesn't exist. And never mind, Rooney loses out, and yeah, Shrek is on the ball. Just noticed my accumulator might have come in, which is very, very nice. Which included Spurs beating Real Madrid and there being 3 or more goals in the game. So I'm very pleased with that, if that has indeed happened. I've just seen a text message. Now, the amount isn't actually that much. It's only about 40. Oh, no, it might actually be 70 quid. It were roughly about a 40 to 1, so that's not bad at all. So, buzzing his tits off. But, yeah, it looks like, unless the score here, we've designed like the perfect shutout tactic, because it's 43 minutes on extended highlights, and that's only their second shot of the game, and we've only had the one, which you saw right at the beginning of the live com basically. But Lennon's picked it up, former man, of course. Is it going to be former man syndrome? Most likely. Hopefully not. Sigurdsson though, he smashed it into his face. Anita should have let it go out of play, but never mind, the highlights ended. So I'm going to be a little bit cheeky here and just say, if we can get a goal, I make us favourites to win. Go out there and make it happen so you can all switch off. Get in! I love team talks this year. They're awesome. But yeah, that is select all players. I'm going to be passionate with them, and I'm going to say, I believe in you, so then you can react even more negatively. A couple of the players being Pontus Jansson and Pablo Hernandez, the 2 most senior players that we've got at the club and in the team. Okay, Anita's a little bit older than Jansson, but yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, this is a perfect time, I feel, to not select any of the players, because apparently it won't let us. But at half time, I actually realised that I forgot to show you the 3 players of this episode. So we'll do that now really quickly. So we'll look at the players. We're going to go Kevin... I don't know, I'm calling Kevin Phillips all the time. I'm annoying myself. Calvin Phillips, this is him. You can see he is well-rounded. you know, 12s and 13s and some 11s as well, with 15 here and there. Well, 1 15 and a few 14s here and there, rather. But yeah, I'm going to be retraining as a defensive midfielder from now on. Hopefully he can do a job, because he seems to be doing alright, playing massively out of position. Next is Stuart Dallas, who's awesome, and on the face pack, it's really scary because he has no beard, and it doesn't look like him. I mean, you can tell it's him, obviously, but you're just like, wow, I've only ever known him with a beard. But yeah, very good. He can play either side very well, naturally as well, and you can see he's very determined, very hard working, and very much a team player, got a lot of stamina and natural fitness, so he's ideal for the setup with getting up and down the wing. So hopefully he's going to be a big part of what we're going to be doing. And then finally we'll look at Kemar Roof. Where is he? He's on the bench somewhere. There he is. So Kemar Roof got a lot of red arrows, which is a bit crap, and I don't mean they're aeroplanes. Only thing really I can say is he's a flair player with quite a little bit of pace, but he's not really. He's got a little bit of an increase from last year, but he's still not really going to be the answer. He's got a little bit of potential, but he's 24 years old now, only up until January. So as soon as he hits that mark, my guess is going to be like last year, where the actual current ability is what it finishes up at. But we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, back to the game. Apologies for that. So first highlight of the second half, and it's starting with Everton on the ball with Lazic. He's coming forward. He plays it towards Bezic. He's got an option out left. Instead, he goes for Vlasic again, who's got him behind somehow. He's crossed in towards Aaron Lennon, but Dallas is not going to let him win that, especially with Lennon being about 5'2". Martin, well, I thought he was going to cross it in, but he left it for Lennon, and Shrek scores. Biggest power dog crap ever. Shrek is terrible, and yeah, gutted. Bit of a tactical change here now, and we're going to change Phillips to a support, and hopefully it'll see us create a load of those chances that we got against Millwall, but as it stands, we've only had the one chance. So it's either going to be suicide, in terms of we're just going to concede loads of goals, or it's going to be a tactical genius of myself coming out to the forefront of this game, but my guess is it's probably not. Hernandez over the free kick. Ooh, tried to be a little bit cheeky and sneak it in the bottom left-hand corner, but the keeper watched it and it went wide. Right, Wiedveld with the goal kick, plays it to Shagnasty, square to Janssen. He's got Vieira, who does drop deep on this tactic, if you like. It's only the second game, so like I say, I've tried it out the first time against Millwall, and it seemed to, like I say, the football that we played was brilliant. And you can kind of see it here now. Ayling has crossed it in, it's hit the bar, and then, yeah, Dallas probably showing his weakness there, which is his pace. Janssen in strongly there. Alioski's got it now. He's wide on the right hand side. Needs to find a cross. What is that? He's got a corner from that. I mean, that's one thing that's a bit turd. It's clearly going wide, or they could easily just like collect it like that, you know. But never mind. Hernandez does play the ball in from the corner. Comes back out to him. He crosses back in again. Martina. He clears away on as far as Vieira, and now it's Shagnasty. Finds Phillips. Nice little shimmy, and then finds Hernandez in a little pocket of space. Oh, let's go, have a go, mate. No, don't turn around. Every now and then I fall apart, or whatever that song is, but never mind. Nagatomo's going to get booked here, but we need to start taking some of these chances. Phillips steps over the ball, smashes it, it's over the bar. Yeah, 3 shots, all off target. It's not looking good, is it? But we're getting more highlights with him being the support. But that's the thing. I think that defensive midfielder position could be the one. I mean, everyone is literally got their penis in their hands about the Segunda Volante sort of thing. Absolutely everyone in the FM community is going on about how good that position is. But Lennon's going to show you how good it doesn't need to be as he runs it out of play. Oh, he's offside. Never mind. But great save from Wiedveld, though. Has to be said. I can't believe it. Like, you know, my eyes deceive. Do they actually deceive me? Because I feel like they are. But anyway, here comes Hernandez. He squares it to Vieira. Wide Talioski has had time to wait for the ball to get there, which you'd think the defender would have done better, but 10 men finds Phillips. Now it's Dallas, looking for options. He squares it to Hernandez, who's dropped deep. Now it's 10 men. 10 men to Dallas. Dallas has got by Martinez, hits it. Oh, Joel parries it wide. First shot on target. I was hopeful it was going to be like a Millwall moment where every shot just goes in, but no, never mind. Doesn't matter. Again, we're not Millwall. It's cleared off the line as well. I need to just pick up the loose ball, but end of highlight. Right, so we're going to another highlight. I'm going to let it play on for about another 5 minutes before I make any changes. Unless we concede now, which is obviously definitely something that's on the cards, because Anita just charges out for no reason whatsoever. You know, stand big and watch. It was obvious we were going to pass it to Lennon, but never mind. So I'm bringing on Click for Hernandez because he's looking uninterested, and 10 Men hasn't really played the best. It was just a case of giving him his debut, maybe get him a little bit of experience to get his attributes up. But yeah, brought the Soga on, or the Soga, however you pronounce it. Pierre. But yeah, there's a loose ball. Finds Click. He's got a mohawk as well, apparently, and so does Dallas. Never seen so many mohawks in my life. Vieira hits one from distance, but it's a bit woeful. Last highlight before I make my final change. And Byrne heads forward, and Vlasic has got a running race with Janssen. He gets Janssen, for me, just stopped for a split second, then just to let him have the chance to shoot. Right, so I've just brought on Hadi Sacco for Dallas. Dallas is going to, Alioski is going to move over to the left as the winger. I'm going to try Sacco with his pace, blistering pace, the fastest player in the team with 17. You haven't seen him yet, but just believe me when I say that, it's the only thing that's good about him. He's got finishing of 4, so he's playing as an inside forward with finishing 4. But he has scored this season already, so I've got all the faith in him to not get muscled off the ball by Nagatomo, but never mind. Aylin picks up the loose ball, now it's Shagnasty. Plays it over the top for Lasoga, who's got 18 strength! Oh, 1-on-1 with the keeper, you put your house on him to score. But no, apparently Robocop says, dead or alive, the ball is coming with me. That makes no sense. Only vaguely pulled off if anyone actually watched the original Robocop. But never mind. Lasoga's in behind once again. He's wide left though. What can he do? He can get tackled by Jagielka, who can then play the best back pass of all time to Joel. That was the most dangerous back pass, and then Lasoga squares it to Sacco. Sacco shows why he's got 4 finishing. Devastation. No tactical genius from me. Right, so we've got 3 minutes of injury time left. It's a highlight, so for me there's going to be a chance. Besic on the ball. Hopefully it's not going to be theirs, but it looks like it might be as Aaron Lennon gets in behind. He's took 2 defenders away temporarily. There is Burns, put it over. I felt sure that was going to be a goal, but you know I'm kind of pleased with this performance. Regardless, we lost. It looks like we're going to have lost 1-0. Look at Phillips with a tough challenge, even on a yellow card. Don't give a crap, does he? But yeah, Click is just going to casually jog and then lose the ball. Burns going to run with it and then wind down the clock, and it's just going to end up being full time. So I might as well just say, yeah, I'm quite proud of the lads on this particular performance, because for me, we've matched Everton, a Premier League team. Weedwell's going to let the ball hit the post. Good man. But yeah, we've had 3 clear-cut chances. Small enough to get a goal, and it just looks like it's going to be one of those games where FM just says, no, you're not getting through to the next round, sorry pal. I thought that was going to be a corner then. But that's full-time whistle. As I said, I can't be too disgruntled. We've played well, we just haven't got the goal, and it's particularly second half. I can see how that having the support helps with the chances, but we were pretty solid as well. It took a goal from, you know, the most overrated striker of all time. Oh yes, this is controversial by the way, but oh yes, he's the England's leading goal scorer. Who's he scored against? San Chuffy Marino and Lithuania, teams like that. Take him to a major tournament, what's he done? Apart from the very first tournament he was in, he's not done anything since he broke his metatarsal in his foot. So yeah, anyway, enough of a rant about Wayne Rooney. It was just like a case of all the players. We were massive underdogs. I'm going to be passionate. No, I can't be. I'm going to have to be assertive and say we were underdogs. I wanted to say, good effort, lads. So then they can all switch off again. Get in! Anyway, enough complaining. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ask you a question. And that is, I'm thinking of maybe doing a little stream and then uploading it. Would that be something that you're interested in? Like, we could do quite a few games. Like, it might be a case of on maybe, I don't know, Saturday or Sunday night, I do a stream and I'll post it in Twitter or whatever so you know about it. But I do a stream and we do as many games as what we want, and then I upload it to YouTube afterwards. Otherwise, if I don't get any responses, we'll just come back for the Sheffield United game. We had it on Sky recently. we might as well play them again, haven't we? We're at home. It'll give us a chance to get through quite a few games this season. Like get us more into the season and see where we're at. But yeah, I'd really like to know your thoughts on whether you think it's something you'd be interested in. It doesn't necessarily mean you've got to come to the Twitter. You don't have to come to the Twitch stream, but it'll be on YouTube afterwards anyway. So just let us know what you think in the comments below. It'd be greatly appreciated. So yeah. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, want to go ahead and press that like button. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends as well if you think that they enjoy my content. They might be a Leeds fan, they might just like FM18. Regardless, yeah, it'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, hopefully you can join us for the next one, which is either going to be against Sheffield United or, like I say, depending on comments below, if people are interested in a Twitch stream and they want to either come on and join us for that, or just wait for the YouTube variant to be uploaded, then that'd be greatly appreciated as well. Just let us know in the comments. But yeah, hopefully you join us for the next one, and until then, I'll see you then. Bye bye.